If you are that individual that's in dire need of success in this life, then this video is just right for you. Did you know that both success and failure in life originate from the human mind? Well, we should always acknowledge that the human being is made up of the soul, the spirit, and the body. And we should also acknowledge the fact that the spirit is very rich and fertile for theological studies, the body for the health professions, the soul is also well accustomed for the life philosophy. And the soul, which we're also calling the mind in this case, is simply an extension of the brain. While neuroscience clearly explains to us that the brain is accustomed for the purposes of integration, interpretation, organization, as well as execution of various commands, there's something very critical it hides from us, and that is simply the force that's behind the human brain. And that individual, the object that's behind the human brain's functions, is what we're calling the mind. And as such, we are considering the mind as that fertile ground. The fertile ground that permits the growth of various crops can be thorns growing in there. These crops which are growing in this fertile land can be intentional or even unintentional. But what's very much important is also to understand that whatever plant grows in a particular land has got an origin. The same happens with the human mind. Much as it permits the growth of various crops, and these plants really can be the thoughts, can be the imaginations, can be the emotions, both good and bad, have got the sources. And these are the sources which we are calling the modalities. And they are always falling in the 5 categories. And these 5 categories usually include the visual waves, which are getting their input through the eyes in form of sight. Well, they all get organized into the mind. We have another which is in form of the sound waves, the energy, which gets through the ears in form of hearing. And there's another which enables the sensations of the aroma or the smell that's in the atmosphere through the nose. There's another which we get in form of the bitterness or sweetness through the tongue. And there's the fifth modality, which is greatly distributed in the body, and this is through the skin. We are able to sense various temperature fluctuations. We're able to sense various changes in pressure and everything else that's around our skin. That's through this other modality. But dear viewer, what's very much important is all these modalities, they bring or they contribute greatly to the kinds of elements which comprise in our mind. The imaginations we have, the thoughts we have, the quality of the emotions we can have, whether to be tuned for success or failure, are greatly impacted by this. And imagine how great the mind can work if we feed it with the quality of the modalities which is of high standard. And truth be told, dear viewer, if you've reached this far of the video, then you are indeed very much eager to see which among those 5 modalities is very much attuned and very much closely related to success.